think we would all agree that stepping into a management role for the first time is a daunting task for anyone. Most new managers are eager to make their mark as leaders and approach their supervisory opportunity with verve and enthusiasm, yet don't have a good idea of the nature of managerial work. It doesn't take long for reality to set in before new managers realize that leading people is a whole new ballgame. What made them successful as individual contributors will not ensure their success as managers. As mentioned, I did serve 24 years in the military, and I transitioned from an enlisted member to an officer. I led troops overseas and will share with you my lessons learned and some best practices. Best practices that I learned and emulated from what I consider to be some of the finest leaders. First-time managers who receive the necessary tools, skills, and training right from the start are set up to become effective leaders who can foster engaged, productive teams and drive greater results. So thank you for investing your time to make a difference. Upon promotion to a supervisory position, wouldn't it be great if all first-time leaders were issued a new leader survival kit? What would that kit look like? What would be in it? You might need a compass. To succeed as a manager, you need to know where you're going, and you need to navigate your journey from a couple different perspectives. First, you need to be clear on your own leadership point of view, your values, beliefs, and desires for being a leader. For it is these ideals that will keep you grounded and motivated in your career. Second, you need to understand the path of success from your boss's perspective. What does success look like in your new role? Make sure you're clear on your goals and objectives. What about a mentor? Or, more accurately, the contact information for your chosen mentor. Think of it as the phone a friend lifeline from the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire TV game show. There will be many times you'll need to phone a friend to ask for advice, vent, or commiserate with someone who has walked the same path. We all need a sage guide to help us on our leadership journey. I think you might also need a seat cushion. For better or worse, the reality of organizational life is that managers participate in a lot of meetings. When you first move into a supervisory position, you might wonder to yourself, what am I going to do with my time now that I'm not on the front lines? The answer is meetings, meetings, and more meetings. In addition to the metaphorical items we just listed, what skills do new leaders need for success? With over 2 million people being promoted into management roles each year, and the transition from independent contributor to successful manager is a difficult one, requiring a completely different skill set to have to get ahead of it. This webinar provides you with the survival skills crucial for your success as a new leader. Think about a manager or leader you either currently have or have had in the past you thought you would like to emulate. One that was not only successful in accomplishing goals, but also in influencing others. I hope you have someone pictured in your mind. Now, think about the traits this leader held. Become a leader everyone wants to look up to, like the one you were just thinking about. An effective role model has these traits. Leads by example, demonstrates commitment, appeals to emotions, communicates to all senses, is knowledgeable, maintains integrity, can help establish an environment that motivates, empowers others, builds relationships, shows confidence, is enthusiastic, and is consistent. Time for true transparency. Which of these do you think you need to work on? Let's take a look at some skills that can get us there. Communicate like a leader. Communication is one of the most key qualities of a strong team and a strong leader. A strong leader communicates effectively and communicates often. It is the key by which a leader steers the organization and by extension, the people within the organization. Communication is a two-way information sharing process, which involves one party sending a message that is easily understood by the receiving party. Effective communication by manager facilitates information sharing between company employees and can substantially contribute to its commercial success. We have all studied the communications model, but now it's time to take it to the next level. Can you think of a leader you have or have had in the past who are such great speakers you hung on every word? I have, and I worked hard to learn from those leaders. I saw how others responded to those types of communicators. It's not only what you say, but how you say it. A good leader understands the importance of effective communication skills and seeks to continue improving their communications with the team on a daily basis. Communication is most widely understood as speaking. When someone is termed a good communicator, most people picture a charismatic person who has great stage presence, a great public speaker, and a captivator of crowds. It's much more than just those traits. Good communication goes two ways, both speaking and listening. A good leader understands that communication is an art. When is it time to dictate, to facilitate, to gather feedback, and most important, when is it time to listen? These are skills that require a strong understanding of human nature and motivations. I don't believe it comes as any great surprise that most leaders spend the overwhelming majority of their time each day in some type of an interpersonal situation. I also don't believe it comes as a great shock that a large number of organizational problems occur as a result of poor communications. It is precisely this paradox that underscores the need for leaders to focus on becoming great communicators. Effective communication is an essential component of professional success, whether it is at the interpersonal, intergroup, intragroup, organizational, or external level. The number one thing great communicators have in common is they possess a heightened sense of situational and contextual awareness. Effective communicators are the following. Great listeners, are astute in their observations, skilled at reading a person and or group by sensing the moods, dynamics, attitudes, values, and concerns of those being communicated with. Not only do they read their environment well, but they possess the uncanny ability to adapt their messaging to said environment without missing a beat. Having the understanding that effective communications are not just about the messenger. It has nothing to do with the messenger. It is, however, 100% about meeting the needs in the...
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.